Okay.
Okay, so I was looking at this on the 1 hour time frame at first, and why was I can't really remember the reason. Okay, no, I was checking the old pair, the old 28 pairs, then this came to my attention. I saw this old movement to the top, this old movement to the top, then I saw those spaces. But what I was actually interested in was this. There was a level here, there was a resistance here from coming from the left hand side on the daily, on the higher time frame. There was a resistance here, and the price was just right here. So this one was not there then. The whole red candle was not there. This old green was not there. The price was here when I entered the trade. So my stop loss was very tight. My stop loss was here because this is like this was the last price for the day, for that particular day. This was the lowest price for that particular day. So I just added little pips. My stop loss was there. So I entered for buy here to exit here. So I went to the 4 hours. Please, can you go to the 4 hours? Then I went to that means I entered here. I entered somewhere here. I was supposed to just exit here, basically. And that already gave me like 1.5, 1.6, 1.8 hour. I posted it on my profile on Urban Forex. But the way the price moved to this particular place, it gave me like a little bit of fake confidence. Like I was like, oh, I think we're still going up and all that. So I held the position. The movement from this place to this place, it took only 2 hours and it took me out of the trade. There was no profit. In fact, I had to scratch the trade in a bit of loss. Then I went to, when I was doing my post analysis, this was what I saw. I was actually trading on a major resistance coming from even the monthly, I think. Like as far as the monthly. This was where the knowledge from the Urban, from the Unicorn program actually set in. Like if you please go to the daily, Okay, so we have this space, we have this space. Let me clear all this. Clear all drawing. So looking at the daily, we are in an uptrend. And that was why I wanted to just join the uptrend. The old trade I wanted here was here. The old trade I was looking at was at this particular edge. Looking at this uptrend, we're coming from an uptrend, an uptrend, an uptrend, an uptrend. There was a resistance here. That means the resistance was trying to break, but it's not strong enough to push the price down just yet. Until here, we broke the resistance a little bit to the upside, but it broke down into the like something like a range, but at the top of the resistance. So I was looking to just take the price up to the main resistance, but I got dragged into the trade and everything happened as it happened. But if you go back to, please go to the weekly.
Weekly, yeah.
Go to the weekly, yes. Zoom out so that we can have the whole picture of the exactly. Zoom out. Yeah. So actually on the weekly, we had on the weekly, okay, we still have all this. We still have all the space. Can you please go to the monthly? So on the monthly, I was actually trading a buy on a major resistance coming from here. Basically. This was what I was trading. So I was trying to buy here. That was totally against what we learned from the Unicorn program, I think. And on the month, even if you zoom out, the whole movement, this is all like a range. We are in a range here. But if you zoom out on the monthly, we are in a major sell, a major sell market. Like literally, the only thing I should be looking forward to on this pair is a sell setup structure or something. I should be because we are already at the top of the resistance. What do you guys think?
No, that's pretty correct because already you are at the top of the sellers. You are where sellers are sitting. So I think the idea of the sell is it's more valid. I think you just needed more time.
I needed more.
But I still believe Yeah, I still believe you are still gonna. Chi, can you go to a daily? I think you still had enough space for you for that.
I had
idea
enough
of buying.
space. Yeah, I had enough space, but I should be out. Actually, that particular trade was
Yeah,
just a fake out. It was just a fake out. Right now, I'm preparing totally for a sell now. I'm preparing for a sell on
yes.
a major sell actually on this trade.
Yeah, because of where I'm sitting, we have this level. It seems like we are still in a channel side. So when I say space, you still had enough space, at least to take it to this top levels to go it down. So the idea was still valid, because of, if you check this reaction of this cell, it's a validation of saying that your idea was still okay. Just that now how we manage the now it means saying that we do not have a clear direction going down, we do not have a bigger level on this side, but what we can do when we enter, at least the recent lows we get out. Those are the trades when we do not have a clear picture. Those, for me, you still, your idea of a buy is still correct, everything is still correct. However, now how you manage it it's a different way, because of it's not something that can go up, because of there is something on top that is giving it problem. Yes, just that now the sellers are showing more presence coming in. That's the difference. Yeah.
So right now I'm actually looking for some. Okay, Chief, I'm with you.
So, and the yen is also strong in fundamentals. That's probably the reason why it dropped so hard.
The yen actually resumed the strength after I entered the trade, basically. Because, the yen just went gaga after I entered the trade. After like 4 hours, I entered into the trade. But yeah, I learned a lot from this trade. I said I was going to share with everybody.
Okay, no. Yeah, that's for me. I still, don't be hard on yourself. The idea is still correct. Just that how we manage it, you were aware of what's happening, but how we manage it, it's kind of different when now we have levels.
Yeah.
You see, it still gave you that buy that you were looking for.
It gave me.
Just that.
I was okay.
Yes.
I was just greedy with the profit. I was so greedy. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It happens.
So,
that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not.
Okay, you still have something to say about it. Okay.
Yeah, Chi, I'm not sure of. Remember, we have a new team player here, JJ. Do you have anything? Do you have anything on your side?
On my side, on this trade or on my side?
Anything.
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 Oh, okay.
Anything you want to talk about?
Oh yeah. I guess. Well, I had a trade before last Friday. It's pretty interesting. It's the same as Nathaniel, but there's a different pair, Euro USD. But I don't wanna. Oh well. Okay, I'm just gonna go over how I did it. It's kind of interesting. I did it for a quick sell.
Okay.
So let me just on our actually I see this as a
Euro USD. It's Euro
USD. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just start where I did my analysis. So I did first. I did see this as a daily owner.
Okay. So good on a daily. Yeah.
Daily owner. Yes.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. So, how do I annotate again? Just a quick one. All right. So I see this on this part. Can you like zoom it in? Or do you want me to share? Do you want me to share my screen instead? So you're not like.
Yeah. It's up to you. You want to share?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be easier for you, man. I mean.
Yeah.
Then I'll just hey Rado, how are you?
Hello guys.
Hello.
Rado.
All right, I'll just share it. So it's gonna be share screen. Host disabled participant sharing screen, so I'm not
Yes,
able to share.
Yes,
The venue.
yeah,
Nati, the host.
yeah, just share.
Ah,
It's gonna be okay. I mean, am I supposed to transfer that to you to be able to share a screen?
I don't think so.
You can, oh, Nathaniel, you can go, I think, where's that place? I think there's a place where you can go on your side as the host where you say multiple participant can share.
I'm just
Screen.
like shy to
Yeah, it will be on share
like
screen.
ask it, like
Multiple
ask
Yes.
can share screen simultaneously. Okay.
zoom in and zoom out. Or
Yeah, you can share your screen now, I think. I just
there
activated.
you go. Yeah, perfect. All right.
Yeah.
This one. All right. Okay. That's gonna be easier. So can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah, you can see.
So I see this one is for the daily. I see this one as the owner, although I see that the buy is really strong. But I see that the sellers came in like pretty strong here. So I am expecting a on market or on market at this time. Although this one is holding, and I did sell on my 4 hours. Sorry for all of this. I'm just gonna remove this. Remove this. All right, sorry, not the 4 hours, 1 hour here. So on my mind, my bias is a sell. It started from here actually. Say this, I put this a sell, a seller's territory, and then I have a refresh. This is how I see it. Then this breaks out from the trap. This part, oh, okay. This breaks out from the trap. So I am at that time, like I think Friday morning, I was waiting for this to come back for a pullback, and then this to create a trap. This one. Then I went to the 5 minutes. This is what happened. Instead of this forming, I saw this. I saw this trap forming here, unable to come in. And then it breaks out, but it is holding down here. It is holding down there. I said, okay, this might work. Before this candle happened, this might work. And then I went to the 1 minute and I see this for my ultra precision. I see this the entry is so bad though. I entered here actually, FOMO. I entered this one and I sit all of this. I like sit all of this. Just I said, okay, I'm not gonna look at it because it's a roller coaster. At the end of when the New York Open, it started to go down. Okay, let's see what happens. And then I just, oh, not this one. I said that it's just a quick trade. Just went this one. But then when I saw that it is still going, actually, so 1:1 is still going. I said, okay, I'm gonna remove the 75% and then let's see what happened. And then it went till here, and I actually exited here. I didn't get this price, so yeah, so I actually exited in here. Then all of a sudden, when I checked it again, yeah, that happens. But I'm out of the trade already. But it's pretty interesting. I'm not expecting it to. I am not actually expecting it that day to go up. I thought it's gonna range more at the time, but the news came out that what happens. So yeah, that's me. And for this week, I am looking to, sorry, I'm doing GBP and ZD for this week. So
I think Jay, I think before you move for no, just leave it on the screen now.
oh yeah, sure. Let me
Just
share again.
share. Can you go back? It's how we were doing it last week to assist each other.
I'm just gonna remove all
to
all the thing here.
Yeah. Can you go to a 1 hour?
Oh yeah, 1 hour. There you go.
It's something actually we discussed with it about this trade last week.
Oh, okay.
I think we discussed about it. Nathaniel, actually Nathaniel is the one who took your money. He was buying it. He was buying it. He was taking money from you.
When you did JPY, I got it back from me, brother.
So my question to you, Jay, I do understand that overall we were on an on market, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to daily because of today, because of also, I was also interested on the same trade, but looking at it, I think after our discussion of last week, can you please zoom in? I got interested on a wrong pair of Nathaniel of Euro CHF. So I got a beating there. So on this one, I think very big beating. So what I saw, I do agree that, okay, fine, yes, I'm looking at a refresh. Yes, I'm looking at an on market, but the on market, how it got created, and after our discussion, I had to relook at it differently because of, I think we had scenarios. Chi and Nati, you can remind me. I think we had a scenario say, okay, fine, if this is indeed an on market, let the list come back to this level around here. There was a level that we were expecting it to come in, and let's just go to 4 hours. Let's go to 4 hours. I think I also was to 4 hours. Yeah.
There you go.
So just zoom out a bit. So on the 4 hours, on my side, just take note. We have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Nati, you must do the long one.
I'm very sorry.
So on my side,
very sorry.
on my side, I was expecting. Okay, no problem. Guys, if it kicks us out, we are using the same link to come in, right? So I think when we were looking at it that day, it was this side. So we were saying, okay, if this price comes back here and gives us an opportunity, then we can be able to sell. So later on, when I saw, I realized that there is this level that market can come and get interested on.
Yeah.
Hence, on my side, I was no longer interested for on this trade. Also looking at how the buy came in, I was not comfortable in terms of how the on market was being created. So I left out this trade. I did not look at it anymore. And but how you addressed it there, I do agree with you. You had the support of a level on top on your side. My worry again on your side, I was surprised that you are hitting the market where buyers are sitting. Was there any particular reason that informed, because of where you hit that buy here? There was that sell. There was really strong buyers that I was afraid that they can still come and take the price up again. Because of, I was monitoring it because of Nathaniel was killing me on his side, so he was not slow.
I was persistent on this. I was very persistent.
Yeah, he was not slowing down on his buy, so I can see this man was so, at least because of Nathaniel was doing the buy part, I was able to see that, hey, it's still strong. This man is still buying. Hence, I was no longer interested on the trade on my side. And also that's how when he was talking about buys, I had to look at buys and this dude, how can he talk about buy while we were talking about sales on Sunday, you know? So I had to relook at how he was looking at it. And I realized that there's still presence of buys that are still there, and I'm not seeing that interesting sell that is coming in. And I think that was information that I think we need to start also including on this one. I'm just giving you what I was looking at while Nathaniel was buying on his side.
Yeah, you know why?
Yeah.
Because on my weekly correlation, the euro was really strong at that time.
Good.
So I am really looking for a buy with the support of you. You already marked them as a support, and then for the whole week I was looking to sell the euro. Sorry, not buy. Sell the euro and buy the USD because of my correlation, not 1 hour correlation. So. And then, as I've mentioned, okay, I put it all together. I have a daily owner. I think the sell are pretty strong. Okay, we'll see what happened at that time. Friday, I see that it created a trap, an on market, and then I say, okay, I know that it's gonna hold. I know that it's gonna hold because of this levels, and I just like find a safe entry. Although I think do we still have time? I think Henning put it on the community. I said, okay, I think it's 15.5 they're looking at it, but I am looking at it at 5 minutes, 1 minute to go for an entry. Just as I've said, it's for a short sell because I am not sure at that time, because it's coming from it's going for a second or a secondary. Do you know what I mean? But at that time, the momentum of the sell, I just see that it's there. I was just like, but if I am like a few hours, if I enter it a few hours or below that, I mean under that or before the news, then I'm gonna get for sure. But I know at the time, and I'm confident that it's gonna I don't know why, but yeah, I just trust. I think I trust my correlation at that time. I trusted the trap. I know that it is on a buyer's side, but well, in my opinion, even though you're on a buyer's market, or you're on a buyer's area, there are still sales going on. That's my opinion. So it's not only a buy, but if I see a momentum, and if I see I know that the level will work, I'm gonna hit it. Although the position is, of course, not a big one, because you're on that one, but I think it's possible. Yeah, that's my like my view on it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was also just the reason I was asking is because of I was just worried about the level or to understand your thought process on that. Yeah.
Let me sharply chip this in on why on that buy that that sell that JJ made. Now, this is a 4 hours chart, yes, but you were trading on 5 minutes and 1 minute. On the 5 minutes and 1 minute, it's totally a buy market, because you are already, like, if you look at it, we have multiple. No, don't go to 5 minutes yet. Please stay on. Yeah, I want to put in.
Sorry about that. There you go.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I want to put in some level of resistance and support that we need to pay attention to. You see, this recent, what's it called? The recent seminars that Navin did. I think we need to pay very, very high attention to those seminars on support and resistance, so that we will know where we are buying, where we're selling. Yeah, it made mention of some major points of do not buy at resistance and do not sell at support. Now, all those lines that I'm drawing, they are majorly some support and resistance areas that I had on my own line that I was majorly looking at. So, sorry about that. So you were selling, yeah. you were selling here. This was where you entered your position on the 1 minute and 5 minutes. This was where you entered it. You are literally sitting on the level of a major support for this buyer. And the support didn't just come in. The support came, the support is sitting on all this old mess. So for me, on this particular thing, anything coming to this line, I want to buy. Anything coming to this particular line, I want to buy to this particular resistance until we break it above. You understand? Yeah, anything coming to this line for that particular day you're talking about, I was buying and exiting. I exited most of my trades here majorly because of this here, because of this range. But this only 4 hours, so it was still a long run on 1 minute and 5 minutes. So we should pay attention to support and resistance also. Like we have so many support and resistances on this particular 4 hours. It's a major, it's still, the market is for a sell, no doubt. But because you were trading on 1 minute and 5 minutes, and you were entering here on, you were sitting on the support and going for a sell, it was definitely going to, I think it was supposed to react. I was all in this buy. I was from this particular place. In fact, after this candle on the 4 hours, I waited for a little bit of a retest again. I was in this full buy. And I was very confident. Like I was confident to the extent that I was posting the buys. Like I wanted to be able to see that. I wanted to be able to see the buys.
But can we also consider? I don't know, but I see also this one. At least you marked it already. Didn't? Can we now consider that the trap is weak and the sell might work?
Yeah, the sell is actually very obvious now. I think Tobe is very right on this, because this is a major level of it. Now, what I'm looking at this, I was going to look at it again after the USD. So I'm looking at this as a major level of resistance because of this whole mess here. Because of this. Yeah, because of this. So I'm looking at this resistance. We already tested it. We have a refresh. For me, for everyone that was online yesterday, we have our P. Can we just join back again? I think we're out of a minute. We're out of a minute.
The P.
Okay. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just leave that side, host. Don't end the meeting. Just leave.